Alright, hello there. How you guys doing? Hopefully my voice is clear and everyone can hear me. And yeah, man, welcome to the stream. Happy weekend to you. And let's just get this started, man. So, whew, let's just jump into the arena. Hopefully the music isn't too loud and everything else is audible as well. So we got 4 hours on the arena. That's more than enough. All we need is 1 round. So let's just jump in, man. Let's just jump into the stream and see how we can pick these up. We've got 3 playbacks. So whoever's watching, welcome to the live stream. Hopefully you guys are having a good weekend. And thank you for jumping in. Alright then. So we still don't have any word on the new Hulk. A lot of people have been asking Kabam whether or not they're going to actually retune the Hulk and whether or not there's going to be changes before his release, because pretty much every single content creator who's actually played that character said that he sucks and has practically no use in the game. I mean, looking at the videos, I honestly agree. I don't see any reason why that champion would be played by anyone. I mean, sure, you can say that he is a degen counter, but honestly, dude, degen isn't the biggest thing in this game. There's so many counters to it right now, and Kabam hasn't even made a proper degen node that's just punishing players for entering a fight. Most of the degen damage that we get these days is kind of, something we can work around. So yeah, man, hopefully we see more of that. We'll know eventually. I honestly just think that Kabam postpones this Champions Crystals, which I don't know if they're going to do, because they've already released like first batch of his, but before the arena drops, hopefully they can still make some changes and we don't have to actually wait like 2-3 months before we actually look at a champion being changed, excuse me. Changed. And yeah, man, speaking of changes, we really haven't seen a change to this month's Cavalier objective for the extra tier 5, so that kind of sucks, honestly. I am not looking to rank up more of my 4 stars, to be honest, but right now I'm kind of considering ranking at least 1 more up. I actually took up Warlock last level up event, the 4-star Warlock. I figured he would be one champion that could actually help me if their Kabam is actually considering redoing a lot of these objectives. So I don't know how many more I need to rank up. Honestly, I have a lot of champions ranked up as 4 stars, but after a point I actually started ranking up champions based on like what champion I wanted to play and what champion I wanted to actually play around with. So all those bigger champions like Doom, Captain America, all those champions, I kind of just passed on them. I figured if those champions were ever to be ranked up, they'll be ranked up as 4 or 5 stars. Hey, Steve Suarzo in the chat. Suazo, I'm so sorry, dude. What's up, Arcade? What's up, Steve? What's up, Steve? I'm sorry, I'm jumbling. I'm usually so used to talking to myself that I couldn't even get words out. But hey, man, how's it going, dude? How's your weekend looking, man? So as I was saying, I actually hope Kabam doesn't reintroduce this whole level up. I'm sorry, this whole 4-star challenge thing too many times, because honestly, dude, I'm just not looking to spend those tier 5, tier 4 basics on 4 stars anymore. My champions, I mean, 4 stars, they don't really get any more show other than arena. And even in arena, the 5-star featured and the 4-star featured arenas, I don't even use my 4 stars anymore. So it's basically all 5 stars for me except for the 4-star basic arena. And in 4-star basic, you can just get all of those milestones if you run them at least, across 3 days with just a couple of 330 champions and a few of your rank 5s. So I've actually been getting all of the rewards from the 4-star basic arena just by doing an entire round of my roster twice. So like I basically pick it up on the last day. I do one round in the morning and one round when the arena is just about to end, and that just pretty much gives me all the milestones that I need. And beyond the milestones, I don't really think I'm ever going to invest in the 4-star arena. Maybe I'll pick up a basic or two if I don't have them. But other than that, yeah, man, even while picking up the basic champions, you know, you don't really need to put up a lot of points these days. It's like, what, 2 million at most for a more desirable champion. So, yeah, man, I really hope that challenge is actually, this is the last month we see that challenge. And if I were to rank up my champion, I'm actually considering taking up Cable to rank 5, because not only would he be a great champion to run in the, what do you call it, the Mutant Quest, where you have that Biohazard node. So the thing is, I have a 4-star maxed out Apocalypse, right? That's when I uploaded my how to play Apocalypse video on my channel, which if you haven't seen yet, maybe check it out. But I was thinking maybe I'll use Apocalypse for the most part, and then once Apocalypse is actually at his max genetic code, which with the Cable synergy, he's going to be at max genetic code at the start of the fight, I would actually make Cable the Horseman, and he would actually be immune to, well, bleed, and his degen would stack like crazy with the Biohazard node, right? So that would actually be a really fun time, and I could actually walk through that quest pretty easily. We'll see about that, man. We'll see about that. I'm sitting at 5 tier 5 basic, right? Tier 4 basic right now. I keep saying tier 5 basic, but I'm also actually sitting at 5 tier 5 basic, and I'm pretty much waiting on the November Cyber Weekend deals to come out. So once those deals are out, based on what tier 5 CC I see, I'm actually going to consider taking another champion to rank 3. Right now, Ghost is pretty much the strongest candidate for rank 3, since the Tech tier 5 CC is what I have the highest of. So yeah, man, we'll just see how it goes. Hopefully those offers have a lot of tier 5 CC. If actually they have a considerable amount, and if they put in a selector or something like that, I don't know if I'll actually go with the tech class, because honestly the tech class is pretty close. I need like one 25% selector, and I know it's not that easy to get a 25% selector for the tech class, but eventually that will add up. While compared to tech, some of my other classes are really low, man. So say something like the Cosmic class. So I have a rank 2 6-star Corvus, who I really want to take to rank 3 so I can use him in some high level content. Right now, outside of Uncollected, that Corvus doesn't see any action, man. I'm only doing very low tier content with Corvus because I'm not running Suicides. So that is one big thing. Corvus without Suicides and without max charges, he's just really not viable for most content, and I literally haven't used him in a single Act 6 quest. So I've completed Act 6 completion, and I've done a few quests 100%, so Corvus didn't literally see any action from any of those quests. So what I'm thinking honestly is, if he's at rank 3, he's actually going to be viable for more content, and maybe I could even pull him out here and there in Alliance War. Right now I do have a couple of instances, I've had a couple of instances last few seasons where Alliance War was actually some place I could bring Corvus in. However, I figured, you know what, I'd actually be better off with a different champion. So Corvus didn't see any action in Alliance War last season as well. Again, all of this is due to the fact that we're seeing more rank 3 defenders in Alliance War. On the more difficult nodes at least, we actually see rank 3 champions even in tier 3 and 4, which is pretty insane if you ask me. But the way Kabam has been pushing out these offers for tier 5 CC selectors, I'm not surprised that most people actually have more rank 3s available than are possible through the game itself. Like in the game right now, if you want to form tier 5 CC, the only way to get it is either through 100% Abyss. That's just 3 crystals. Then you have like 75%, I guess, of the selectors available via Act 6, 1 tier 5 CC crystal via the Act 6 100%. Now that sums up to what? Basically 5 rank 3, and we have people with like 11 to 15, some people even more than that, which is insane, dude. That's just from all of these offers that they've been able to pick up. Hopefully we actually see some of those offers this November Cyber Weekend as well, so that the not so heavily paying players like me can pick up those offers and build up the tier 5 CC roster. and rank up some of those champions to rank 3. So yeah, man, let's hope that happens. Anyway, if anyone here is watching the stream, can you please drop a message in the chat to let me know if the music volume is too loud, if I need to turn it down. If I'm loud enough and you can hear me clearly, I would really appreciate that. And speaking of appreciation, this character on the right side, Crossbones, and this dude needs some appreciation, man. They've actually buffed up Gambit and Falcon and reduced the duration of the timers that they need to the hold block thing. I really wish they would do something like that for Crossbones, man, because honestly, in my opinion, Crossbones is a pretty solid champion. He isn't as bad as he seems, but just the fact that he needs to hold block for such long, and then even then the Furies actually fall off pretty quickly. I don't know, man. Most people just overlook him just because of that. Because in high-level content, like say Act 6 or even something like Alliance War, Alliance Quest, the AI is pretty aggressive, right? So if you go back to hold block, they're immediately throwing their heavy attacks left and right, which means holding block isn't really viable. And even if it is, and even if they're not throwing their attacks, heavy attacks as frequently, the block damage itself is just so much that this guy really just loses all value. I've seen a lot of people actually rank 5 their Crossbones because of the flow wars that we had going on, but that didn't really last long since Stubborn basically took over that tactic, and most people just do Stubborn these days. But yeah, man, I still remember flow being a big thing. When flow wars were actually active, I wasn't really doing high tier Alliance War. I was kind of bored of Alliance War altogether. I was happy just doing map 5 and chilling in an laid back Alliance. Hey, we have another viewer in the chat, Doug Bray, saying I hate Arena. Well, Doug, the thing is, nobody in this game likes Arena, my dude. It's just some heavy lifting some of us have to do, because literally the only other way to get units is through money. And yeah, you already know how most people feel about spending that much money in the game. So I'm actually not doing any of the other arenas right now. The only arena I'm doing right now is the basic arena, but I understand, man. I feel you. I'm not the biggest fan of the arena. I honestly feel like they should do something more to help players get the resources that you get from the arena outside of the arena. But then again, I don't know how much of those resources they're going to make available. So yeah, arena's all we got, and as much as I hate it, dude, it's pretty rewarding, so I can't really bitch about it as much. Like, if you take a look at my unit stash right here, I've built up almost 20k units just by doing a shitload of arena, man. I've been grinding away at this since like August now, and I'm pretty drained out, dude. I can't wait for the Cyber Weekend to come so that I can just get rid of all of these units, pick up those offers, and just dump arena for like a month. I'll just stop doing arena altogether for at least a month, and then I'll try to focus on Act 6. Maybe do a best before Act 6, honestly. But then again, you need units for those as well. So I don't know, man. I don't know how we can actually get around without doing arena in this game. At least on high tier. At least if you want to explore high tier content. I'm buying the units. I'm extremely lazy. Hey, man. There's nothing wrong with buying those units. If I could pick up those units, I would. And honestly, I've been kind of thinking about picking up a few of the unit deals when the Cyber Weekend drops, because honestly, if you're going to spend money, that's the best time to do so. But yeah, man, I think picking up units is pretty much like 10 times better than doing arena, because you know, some people say that doing the arena is basically the equivalent of, you know, you either spend time or you spend money. But I think the amount of time you spend is not equal to the amount of money, dude. It's just too much time, honestly. I end up spending like 5 hours in the game just doing arena, and this is outside having to log in for AQ and stuff like that, which is dude, that is nuts, man. That is nuts. I kind of love and hate the fact that I have to spend so much more time in the game. Like, if you compare, I've had a chance to play with Red Goblin. Honestly, Doug, I have not. And the only reason is the only Red Goblin I have is the 3-star version, and I've just not been as excited about that champion. I saw a lot of the content creator program videos about him, and a lot of people said, so the basic consensus for that champion is that he's not bad, you know. So when you put a champion in the, oh, he's not bad category, you really take away all the interest you have in testing out that champion, and that's pretty much what happened to me. And I think with Ghost Rider being released with him side by side, it kind of crushed any chances Green Goblin had to actually get a fair evaluation from anyone. So, yeah, dude, I haven't actually, but if I could even pull a 4-star version of Green Goblin somehow, I would have definitely tried to rank him up and test him. But what are you thinking about Green Goblin? Do you have Green Goblin? Have you recently pulled him as a 5-star champion or something from the Cav Crystals? Is that what you're asking? Because yeah, man, I don't think he's that great of a champion. Alright, so Doug is saying he's not, but what they said about Silver Surfer, but he's very useful. Dude, Silver Surfer. Alright, so the thing about Silver Surfer is that he wasn't as good of a champion when he first came out, okay? When he first came out, he was pretty much a bad champion, especially considering the fact that he was Silver Surfer. You know, that champion had so much hype behind him, and the fact that he didn't hit like a madman actually disappointed a lot of people. But then when you take him to content like Act 6, where Kabam has been just making these new kinds of nodes, where you have stuff like Diss Track, you have stuff like Buffed Up, where you just need buffs and debuffs on your opponent, and then also he has the kind of utility where he doesn't take damage from certain debuffs. All of that added up actually made him a pretty viable champion in Act 6, and I've heard a lot of people actually considering taking him up to Act 6, taking him up for Act 6 and not just Prestige, and they've actually found a lot of use for him. In fact, I think KT1 and Seaton, both of them actually have used Silver Surfer in Map 7 AQ, which I think if you can use him in even one of the bigger contents of the game, he's definitely a good champion. So I don't honestly think that Red Goblin is going to get that kind of a reaction from the community, because let's be honest, man, Silver Surfer was the kind of champion that more people wanted to give second and third chances to. Like, people just wanted him to be a good champion so badly. The same thing happened with Doom. Like Doom was such an underwhelming champion when he came out, and then once people figured out his rotation, everyone was like mad about Doom, and everyone was throwing money at his crystals and stuff like that. But yeah, man. Oh, Shivangi is in the chat as well. Hi, Shivangi. How you doing? Shivangi, how's the audio and how's the music ratio? Is everything fine? Do I need to tune anything up and down? Doug said, I like the ability of Red Goblin keeping opponents from SP3. Alright, so I do agree with that, you know. He does have a bit of power control involved, but I don't think it's like really reliable enough. Like, if you wanted to power control a champion, I don't think Red Goblin is the champion you'd pick. But if you actually get into a situation where the opponent is just not throwing his special and you just have to push them through 3 bars of power, I think that little fallback mechanic that you have where you can just keep them from that special 3, I think that's really handy. And I think that is something they also try to... oh, Duck saying I'm good. Audio is perfect. Okay, thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. Shivangi is also confirming what Doug said. Thank you so much, guys. So, you're doing good. Thank you. So yeah, man, like I was saying, they also try to implement that same mechanic with Punisher, with the Punisher 2099, where he kind of power locks the opponent once they get to like 3 bars of power, which I think is pretty interesting. And it's just the fact that once you get that out of the way, like once you have them power locked or you have them heal blocked, his charges just drop, which means the second time you actually push them to 3 bars of power, they're not going to be, you know, he's not going to be as reliant. And I feel like people don't actually appreciate that enough. Hey, dude, are you kidding me? I'm talking to Doug as if he's a stranger, and it's actually Daylark. Oh my god, dude. What's going on, sucker? What are you doing here, man? Who invited this dude? Nah, I'm just kidding, man. Welcome to the stream, dude. How you doing, man? How you doing? So Daylark is actually a member of my old alliance and a pretty bad player. We actually would have... Oh, did that Venom just... Oh my god. We would have kicked this guy, but, you know, we just couldn't find someone as bad as he is, so we have to kind of keep him in the alliance. I'm joking, of course. I'm joking. Yeah, Daylark saying, thought I learned something. Did you? About what? About Goblin? Maybe. Maybe. Also, Dalap, what are you thinking about the new, what do you call it? The new Gamma Joe Fixit store, man. I think there's a lot of value in there. I haven't actually put together math. I'm definitely going to be picking up all of the 6 stars. I'm the only one that did placement. I mean, I have to give you that, honestly. If it wasn't for you, a lot of the seasons, no Silver Surfer, I took him to rank 5. Dude, if I got Silver Surfer, I don't know about as a 6 star. I definitely wouldn't consider taking him to rank 2 as a 6 star. Maybe if I happen to get him and then dupe him as well, maybe I would consider it. But I think as a 5 star, Silver Surfer definitely is a champion that I would consider taking up to rank 5 because not only is he a great champion, I don't think he even needs to be awakened. And even if he has that awakened ability, most cosmic champions, and I think Silver Surfer is included, they don't need a very high sig level, right? If you think Medusa, for example, if you take Hyperion, most of these champions, they benefit a lot from being awakened, but they don't need that high sig or awakened ability to actually be as good of a champion as they are. So I think Silver Surfer is definitely a rank 5 candidate, and the fact that his prestige is through the roof, I think the way my roster is and the way I'm going to be, moving ahead in the game, I'm not going to be having a lot of 6-star champions take over the prestige race for me. So I think Doom and Surfer are 2 champions that eventually I'd like to take to rank 5. Doug is saying nope, he's low and he just knocks it out of the park. Definitely, man. Definitely. I mean, I've seen a lot of videos actually trying to, when I was playing around with the 4-star version, I kind of just try to build up his rotation in stuff like arena, because outside of the arena I don't really have a use for him until like just a few months ago they came out with the Cav, and then now the Cav difficulty has this objective, so I'm definitely using Surfer for the buffed up path. He's not going to be my primary champion. I'm kind of going to rely on Medusa and Hyperion for the most part. But if they happen to get knocked out, I want to kind of save Medusa for the Abomination boss. So I think Surfer can actually put in a lot of work. He definitely has has access to the buffs. So I'll definitely try to watch a few more videos regarding his rotation and try to use him as much in Cav, because in most places in the game, dude, like if you consider stuff like Cavalier difficulty, AQ, even Alliance War, the build-up itself takes so long that it's just he's more of a high PI with shock or freeze. Are you saying he's immune to shock and cold snap effects? Yeah, so he doesn't take any damage from those debuffs, right? Is it shock, or I thought it was incinerate and cold snap? Does he not take damage from shock as well, like Corvus? Best against that. Yeah. So I've actually seen a lot of videos of him myself, but I've always found the fact that his rotation is actually so long that you can't use him reliably in low level content where the opponent's health is like 150k or something. Or stuff like Arena is just something that he's absolutely no good for, because by the time you build up your first SP2 itself, the opponent is dead. So forget about all the aptitude and the vigilance buff and stuff like that, right? But yeah, man, you're saying no, he's not immune to Incinerate? Huh. I could have sworn he was immune to Incinerate or Shock or something like that. But yeah, man, I definitely agree. Silver Surfer is not as bad of a champion as people make him out to be. Oh, dude, my champions haven't refreshed yet. Oh, do I have 33 minutes? Oh, boy. Oh, my. I've got like an hour on these? Oh, jeez. Should I just run my... Am I going to be dead if I take these champions in? I might be dead if I take these champions in. Let's just give it a shot. No, he's immune to... Oh, he is. Okay. So I was saying, the fact that there's just so many... I'll show you in chat. Yeah, man, if you can, maybe drop a video. I'll check it out after the stream. But I don't have any doubts about the fact that he's a good champion. But the fact is that, there's champions like Corvus, Medusa, Hyperion in the Cosmic class. And I don't see anyone actually ranking him up above those champions, which is one of the reasons that I think most people don't appreciate Silver Surfer as much. Like if Silver Surfer was a champion in the skill class, for example, like obviously I'm not saying he should be, but I'm just giving an example. If he was as potent as he is and he would have been in the skill class, he would have definitely shined, because the skill class itself is pretty weak. Outside of like Fury and Aegon, there's just not a lot of champions that people are too hyped about. There's a lot of good champions. You've got Killmonger, now Falcon after his buff is pretty good. So you definitely have some decent champions, but when you look at just god tier champions that you just want to, get as soon as as soon as possible, most champions in the skill class don't make it up to that list. So he's immune to all three. Yeah, see, that's what I said. He is immune to all three. Because I remember Seaton making a video on Silver Surfer, and I don't remember the exact quest. It was Act 6.4. It's on that Electro path, I think, where you actually have a chance to get inflicted with the Incinerate debuff when you make contact with the enemy. So I saw him take that path with like Captain Marvel and what was it, Silver Surfer. So I was pretty sure about the Incinerate thing, but I wasn't sure about the shock part of it. But yeah, man, that's actually pretty cool, isn't it? Because not taking any damage from that makes him heal from that if you have willpower, which again is an amazing mechanic to have with that champion. Shock, fire, and ice. Yeah, man. Basically triple immune at that point. Actually better than immune if you ask me, because he's just healing off of those. Oh, you're about to just get rocked with some... Oh boy. Oh no. Welcome to the ultimate Quake guide, everyone. This is how you play Quake. You get into the corner and then you get wrecked. Should I just drop this heavy? Get out of here, fool. Let's just get out of my face, dude. Boom. And that's how you Quake, everyone. Thank you for coming to my stream to watch this amazing gameplay. And I'm going to end the stream at this high point. I'm just kidding. Very good in my opinion. Yeah, absolutely, man. He's a good champion, no doubt on that. He's a good champion for sure. But I don't know actually if he's going to be as good on some of the parts that I need him for. But I definitely wouldn't be upset if I pulled him. But the problem is, like, I'm chasing Black Widow, Clairvoyant and Red Guardian right now more than anything else. So I really can't afford to be spending my shards anywhere else, which is why I'm picking up the Mystic and Science dual class crystals, because there's like a few champions there I would like to use. So Doug is saying if you set up willpower and max crit and mastery, him and Corvus hit hard as hell. Corvus, I don't think Corvus actually needs the crit based mastery. He needs the critical damage one he benefits from, but the crit rating one, Corvus absolutely does not need that one bit, because with Corvus you're basically critting all the time. There's a 100% crit chance, right? So you don't actually need your crit rating itself. Oh boy, what the hell? How did he oh man. At 1%? Are you kidding me, dude? Oh god. This is a waste. I couldn't honestly, dude. I could have baited that special out, but I figured, what are the odds he survives that? At 1%, what the you're chasing Warlock and Nick Fury. Dude, I definitely want a Warlock as well, man. But Warlock is a champion that I want as a 6-star, dude. I don't want him as a 5-star. Like, obviously, I'd love to pull Warlock as a 5-star, but ideally, if it was up to me, I'd really like the 6-star version, because I think Warlock is a champion that he's the kind of champion that you take in for the long ride, He's a champion you take to rank 3, rank 4, maybe even rank 5 as a 6-star. But at the same time, the reason I'm looking for Clairvoyant and Guardian is because, one, you can never have too many Clairvoyants, right? Even if I pull Clairvoyant as a 6-star, I would still take her up to rank 2, even if I had a 5-star version at rank 5. And Red Guardian, I think that champion needs as many Sig levels as you can give him. So if you can't actually give him a lot of Sig stones, he won't be as strong. So I'd ideally like to pull him as a 5-star so that I can take him up to Sig 200. And Warlock is a champion that doesn't even need to be awakened, which is why I think he's the kind of champion I want to see as a 6-star more than anything else. And other than that, I have most of my champions, most of the... Oh, dude, did he just... What? Dude, Oh my god, did I lose my streak on this one? Are you kidding me? Holy sh... Oh my god. Are you kidding me, dude? 30 minutes into the stream and I just lost my streak. Oh god. This is painful, man. You're saying Corvus doesn't need it, but it does help him. I mean, you need to have 5 on 5 on both of the crit masteries regardless of what champion you're using, in my opinion. Oh, dude. I just got wrecked, man. I just got wrecked with that Warlock. I don't know the way he was playing, just playing on passive, and then he light intercepted me twice. Like, what the hell was that, man? What the hell was that? Honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to have enough time to build up this whole streak again. I wish I could convert any 5-star shots automatically 6-star and bypass 5 stars, get like 125 6-star shots instead of another 5-star. I mean, why would you want 125 6-star shots when you can just get 275 by just duping your 5 stars? You know? I mean, that doesn't make any sense. But I understand what you're saying. Like, at this point, I don't even care about 5 stars for the most part. The amount of resources that a 5-star takes to go to rank 5, it's just easier to give those resources to a 6-star. I mean, if in comparison, the 6-star resources are more scarce and more valuable than the 5-star resources. But overall, I think it's more easier and more... It makes sense for the long run to rank up a 6-star than it does a 5-star. At least in most cases. In certain cases, it's just better investment as a 5-star. But that sucks, dude. It is sucking right now. It is sucking so hard for me right now. I can't even explain how bad I'm feeling because of losing the streak. But oh, dude, hold that thought. I actually forgot to send out the tweet. Oh man, god damn it. And it's actually gone now. Are you kidding me, dude? I was supposed to send out a tweet. Ah, jeez. Damn it, dude. I had it typed and everything, and this is the second time I'm actually forgetting it. Alright, let's just tap it out again. God damn, how do I keep forgetting about this tweet, man? Dear at Marvel Champions. Grinding for that tier 4B. You too? Well then, join me live and let's pick up these basic catalyst. Did I spell that right? Catalysts. Yeah, I think so. Link. So this is actually something I posted in the line chats, but as the idiot I am, I didn't think of posting this on YouTube, on Twitter for some reason. Okay, just give me a sec here. I just want to add an image of the thumbnail. Oh, not this. Why did I open a GIF? There you go. Grinding for that T4B. You too? Well then come join me live and let's pick these basic catalysts together. Alright, so it looks good. Let's tweet and hopefully we have a couple of more people joining us. But yeah, man, sorry I had to step away for a second there, but Doug is saying I get that, but instead of an unduped 5-star, I'd rather have 125. Oh, you're saying instead of getting a new 5-star itself, like if you put a bad champion, like if you pull a Loki, for example. Oh god, this dude sucks. Dude, speaking of sucking, you know what sucks is the fact that they haven't updated the arena AI for the tier 4 basic arena. I'm 100% sure that this arena does not have the same AI as the featured arenas do. The champions here are super passive, man. They do not throw their special attacks at all. I'm 100% sure it's not updated as it should be, but yeah. Anywho, man. Anywho. Oops. Oops. Am I losing a bit of... Am I dropping frames here? One track might today, huh? You're fine. Oh, I'm fine, okay. How many people are watching the stream right now? Is anyone watching the stream besides the two of us? Yeah, bypass 5 stars. I feel you, man. Like, the last time I had those incursion shots as well, I really didn't even go for the... What do you call it? I didn't even bother going for the... what am I talking about? Just lost my train of thought. I didn't even bother going for any of the incursion crystals. I just went for the 2k 6-star shots. And honestly, dude, I think if they introduce something in the black ISO market, like, alright, so right now my sigil has expired, but since there isn't a refresh, oh boy, that's okay. Since there isn't a refresh for like a few more days, I didn't really pick it up, but now I'm kind of thinking about it. Oh, you don't see the dropping frames? Okay, okay, it's good. Because YouTube is showing me a bit of error here, saying that my stream isn't as smooth. But, yeah, man, like I was saying, the incursion thing, like I picked up the 2k shots, and if there was an option to pick up shots instead of like a crystal like they do for the 4-star one, like instead of getting one 5-star crystal, you can actually get 1000 shots. So I think if they actually put something like that in the black ISO market, like you could get 2000 shots, 6-star shots instead of like a 10k 5-star champion, I would definitely pick that up every single week, man. I think sacrificing one champion for even 1000 6-star shots is worth it, because in the long run, instead of 10 bad champions, you might have one bad 6-star, which I think is again more worth it. It's better arena points and stuff like that. So, and once a week isn't as much, so it's not like everyone would just be trading in their 5 stars and completely bypassing 5 stars entirely, which I don't think that should happen. That would really set a bad precedent in the game. But I think there should be more ways to get 6-star shots now. And the biggest thing that I think about, biggest issue I have with the 6-star thing is the fact that they don't have 6-star shots, enough 6-star shots in the Cavalier difficulty, man. 5000? Are you kidding me, dude? That is just a garbage amount of reward for the entire month's difficulty. It's just not good enough, man. It's just not good enough. I really hope that, you know, I really hope that Kabam actually fixes this. Like they've been completely ignoring the, what do you call it, the details on what they're working on, but they've repeatedly said that we're taking an input and we're definitely working on making Cav better. And that is actually one of the explanations that they gave for this month not having a new objective. They said that we're continuously working to make Cav better, and we're taking in a lot of input, which is why we didn't have enough time to come up with a new objective. So that is the reason they actually have this, this repeated objective with the 4 stars, which I don't really mind as much. It's okay if they're working on something good, but they really didn't say anything. Like, they haven't said anything specific whether or not they're going to actually let go of the, let go of the 6-star shots and actually give us some rewards, decent rewards. I don't know, man. We'll just see about that. I think November in general is going to be a pretty stale month, at least in terms of the Cavalier difficulty, because last month Seaton tweeted out the fact that he didn't even bother exploring Cavalier 100% because it just didn't seem worth it for him. And I can definitely agree with that. Not a lot of people are going to find it worth it to even explore that difficulty 100% if they have a source to get that tier 5 CC crystal elsewhere. Because if you just spend $50 on one of the selected deals, that's just worth so much more than, you know, doing an entire month of Cav difficulty. Like the time you save and just the headache of it all, it's just not worth it, man. It's just not worth it. But for someone like me, where I don't really have any other options, I kind of have to put myself through that pain, because that 20% catalyst is a lot for me. The 10% from the 100% and the 10% from the objective every month. That's really the only way I'm getting tier 5 CC right now. So, hey man, I kind of hope that they loosen their grip on that. They've put a decent amount of shots in the Joe Fixit store, which I really like. And I think that is one of the reasons they've actually tightened up on the 6-star shots, because they're thinking that, oh, since we're giving a lot of 6-star shots out in the side event, we actually should balance it and make it like lower in the basic event. You know, the monthly event. Which, I don't know, man. I don't like that. I agree, sacrificing. Yeah, man. Like I was saying, you know, just give summoners the option to do that. It doesn't have to be game breaking. Like, you don't want to have people bypassing 5 stars, but at the same time, you know, maybe sacrifice one 5-star for a bit of 6-star shots. Just like you would with a featured, you know, you spend 15k for a featured and you open 2, you're practically sacrificing one 6-star. Alright, so Doug is saying, I'm hoping with the Christmas gifting they have lots of 6-star stuff. Dude, I don't know about the Christmas gifting event, man, this month. With everything that happened last month, I don't know what the state of gifting is going to be this time. I mean, I'm almost 100% sure that Kabam is going to do something for the Christmas event, because that event literally makes them the most money in the entire year. I'm 100% sure about this, because, okay, think about this, right? Think about this. How many players pick up every single 4th of July offer, right? If you pick up every single 4th of July paid offer, you end up spending, I think it's $500. Maybe it's a bit more. Maybe it's like $1,000 now. Let's just say $1,000, right? For max, you spend $1,000. How many of our alliance mates are actually going to be dropping $1,000 for those events? Not a lot, right? Most of them are going to pick up one Odin, maybe 2. Some of them are just going to buy the Tony Stark briefcase for the smaller rewards or stuff like that. And not everyone even tries to get to 15k for the deals. But for the Christmas event, the top 5 alliances alone drop like hundreds of thousands of dollars, dude. Each player, I've heard Cow Whale saying that he dropped somewhere around 50k on the last month's gifting event, and I'm 100% sure that the remaining 29 players of his alliance did the same thing, which means they make more money from those top 5 to 10 alliances that particular month than they do with any other event in the game. I'm pretty sure about that. So they're not going to let go of that big event just because of the little cheating thing that's been going on in the top alliances. But I don't know what exactly they're going to do instead of that, so that's something we have to keep a lookout on, I guess. Dude, I would have been done with this arena by now, you know. Damn it, man. I don't understand how I actually overlooked the fact that I was using... I mean, that Rocket matchup was actually the one that screwed me over, dude. If that Rocket hadn't been such a... Oh, man, that Iceman at 1%. The unemployment helped me out. I almost did. I spent 400 for the 4th of July. How I was able to rank champion so quick with you guys. Yeah, actually, I saw that. I actually saw that where you actually have like 2 completely new rank 5 champions in the course of 1 month. I mean, I think that's actually a good thing, you know, because players actually get a chance to catch up to the remaining player base if they end up spending a little bit of money during that event, which I think is something that's really exciting. But at the same time, people at the top are also spending money, so they're also making that big leap. But yeah, man, it actually helps a bit for the player itself. But then again, the unemployment helped me out there. Dude, with the whole pandemic thing, man, the unemployment, don't even get me started on the unemployment stuff, man. Like, whatever you're seeing around you, it's been like twice as bad out here. Imagine what you guys are going through, but from the eyes of a third world country. Oh, it's been horrible, man. It's been horrible. And to make things worse, there's like these social media stories about how people are just losing their livelihoods and stuff like that. Every now and then, it just breaks your heart, man. It just breaks your heart so damn. It's just so damn hurtful just to watch all that stuff. But alright, man, let's not bum ourselves out with that stuff. You know, let's just keep grinding our life away in this stupid arena instead. Because why not? I don't know if I'm even going to try and build up the streak this time. I just hope my rank 5s are out of the refresh. Come on, Cap. There we go. Oh boy, she actually hit me with that. Come on, drop that SP2. Drop it. Drop it. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. Does this look like an updated arena AI to you? Well, she dropped it there. But you know what I mean, dude. This arena is literally too slow. And just as I said that, she dropped it again. Is Kabam trying to troll me here? What is going on, man? V saying, I'll remind you the next time. No, it's not about the reminder, Shivangi. You actually missed it. I actually got destroyed in a fight. So my streak was actually built up. I hope you're talking about the streak thing. My streak was actually built up. I lost a fight and I lost my streak because of that. So I have to start from 0 again. I was ready to go with this, man. I was ready to go with this, but it just happens. It just happens every now and then. Doug Brady Singh got laid lately. Dude, when I first heard that, I was like, got laid, and I was like, ooh. But you meant got laid off and not just got laid. Well. Dude, that's rough, man. I don't know what to say, honestly. Like, you can't even blame anyone because it's literally not your fault. You know, if I sucked at my job and I get laid off, obviously I'm still going to bitch about it, but at least deep inside I know it was me. But when stuff like this happens, like people are just cutting all the weight off just to cut their losses, and it's like, man, what are you even going to do about that stuff? But Doug, my dude, I hope everything settles down for you. Stuff gets better, but you know, until then we have this ridiculous clown fiesta of a game to keep us entertained and to keep us distracted, I guess. So that's good. Right? That's pretty much the, well, what do you call it, silver lining, should I say, that we can actually waste away our lives at this stupid game, talking about ranking up stupid champions that actually mean nothing in the real world. So yeah, pretty fun. Dude, what did I just do? Oh my god, I just made triple rotations for nothing. But I think Shivangi also has left the chat right now, but if you're still here, hey dude, what the Doug, you actually meant laid after I said so many touching things consoling you. You actually meant to say you actually got laid. Dude, what? Oh my god, this guy. And you don't have to say American slang. I understand what laid is, but the way we were talking about the whole pandemic thing and you said got laid recently, I was like, at first instance I did think you meant laid as in laid, and then I thought maybe you don't mean laid, maybe you meant laid off, but you did mean laid. So well, that's another thing that I'm going to remember from the stream. You moron. You and your laid story. What are you doing telling me about how you got laid, dude? What am I supposed to do about that? Congratulate you on getting laid while I'm here grinding arena and no one's here to grind me? Well, I mean, I shouldn't say that exactly, but wink wink to the other person on the stream. Anyway, dude, you're saying you're working? Yeah. Yeah. V, I actually forgot what I was trying to tell you. You're saying me, I'm here. I know you're here, but I actually lost track of what I was going to say to you because of this stupid laid tangent that I just went on because of Doug here, Mr. Daylock himself. Oh man. Laid. Another champion that I really think deserves some love, by the way, is this Phoenix right here, man. One of the strongest mutants in the whole goddamn universe. And look at her. Look at the damage that she's doing. That's horrible, man. Like I know she doesn't have like, she has a kind of playstyle that you need to understand. But dude, I think we all know enough about Phoenix to know that no matter how easy or complicated her game style is, we are not going to give her enough time. It's just not good enough. Like, look at the incinerates. Burning for 14. Are you kidding me? 14? Really? You want me to actually rank up a champion for that insane 14 incinerate damage? Maybe I'm just salty because I lost my streak here. It's very likely, guys. It's very, very likely. So my 5 stars are actually coming off cooldown now. But, oh, they're taking their sweet time, aren't they? You know what? We'll just complete a couple of these rounds and then we'll go dump some energy. And hopefully by the time we're done with some uncollected. Oh, so the arena is actually getting high up there now. I need to be a bit more, I need to pay a bit more attention here, which isn't really a problem because there's not a lot of people watching the stream, which is, well, it's something. But one day, man, one day we're going to have 100 one. Maybe this is the reason people aren't sticking by the stream. But I'm saying maybe one of these days we're going to have 100 concurrent viewers on the stream, and I'm actually not going to be able. Oh my god, did he just, oh boy, did he just take 50% of my health with that one SP1? Oh my god, are you kidding me, dude? Alright, look at them. Look at them just turtling in the back now, holding block. Oh my god. Oh dude, this guy's really loose with his SP1s, huh? Get wrecked, old man. Just get out of my face. Oh, he doesn't take damage from bleed either. Get out of my face, dude. Get out of my face. I think Doug stepped off now because he said he was working. Well, if you do happen to watch this, I just want to thank you for coming by, dude. It means a lot. Thank you so much, man. That being said, get out of here. Get out of here, man. Let's go, Colossus. Power drain. Speaking of, I do have a video on the channel about a certain someone on the screen right now who just won this match. If you guys are interested in taking a look after the stream, of course. But kind of wish this champion got some love as well, man. Captain America in an Iron Man suit, not being a good champion, really breaks my heart, man. It really breaks my heart. Alright, we'll put one more round of rank 3s here, and then hopefully, oh, you're not leaving? I support you stream, share it on my Facebook. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. And oh boy, okay, I kind of thought for a second there that we have like a lot of difficult champions here, all rank 5s or something. You shared it on your Facebook, dude. Thank you so much, Doug. I really appreciate it, man. You don't have to do that. You just being here is, that's enough for me, dude. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. What is up with this Sunspot turtling here? Let's go, dude. Get out of here with your stupid flares. You're not my real dad and I don't have to listen to you. I literally had to come back instantly in my mind. But you know what? You're like literally the only viewer on the stream, and I don't think I should troll the one person who's actually looking to join my stream. But okay, man, you don't have to hear me. Hear what I have to say. Jeez, all over the place. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's go above 5. There we go, dude. Let's go. Unblockable. Destroy Plim, please, please. Not a single crit. Are you kidding me? Oh boy. How did I not dex? Oh, good lord. Dude, oh my god. Is Kamam just going to let me build up to the streak and lose it every single time? Oh my god. Okay, I need to focus on this fight. I cannot afford to lose my streak again, because I will literally, and I am definitely going to hit by that. Oh man, I can't afford to lose the stream again, dude. Okay, Black Widow, please drop that SP2. Let's go, love. Let's go. Drop it. There we go. Oh, please, please, please get wrecked. Drop it. There we go. Alright, please crit. Please crit. Oh my god. Just one crit. Let's go, dude. We got her almost down. Let's go. Hit into me. There we go. SP1, finish it off. Thank you. Jeez. Thank you. For the love of God. If I would have died again, dude. Oh. Alright, so I have one more. Oh my god, this stream is entirely going to be the Tier 4 basic arena, isn't it? Jeez, man. Jeez Louise. Where's my stocky? There we go. Alright. They're all coming off slowly, taking their sweet time. That's okay, man. That's okay. I think it's going to be pretty smooth from here on out. They're going to be timed pretty much as I want them to. Let's go with this. Speaking of the Tier 4 basic arena, dude, I think this arena itself needs a refresh now. 2 Tier 4 basics. That's not good enough, man. That is not good enough. You literally can't even take up a 5-star champion to rank 2. Forget rank 3, 4 and 5. I'm talking about rank 2 with the amount of catalyst the Tier 4 basic and the Tier 1 alpha gives. Because the Tier 1 alpha arena actually gives out 3 Tier 1 alphas and you need 5. So even if you grind out both of those every single week when they're out, you still can't take up a single 5-star champion to rank 2. And we're like at this point of the game. Oh, I'm sorry if the audio is a bit here and there because I was kind of adjusting my mic there. If you kind of, if you just sort of grind both of these arenas and you're actually trying to rank up a champion in the state of the game where people are taking 6 stars to rank 3 and buying offers for Tier 5 basic, okay, you might get more views. I shared on a few lower level alliances. Dude. Man, Dalark, I almost feel bad for giving you so much shit at the start of the stream now. And I don't like feeling bad. But I'm going to make an exception. I'm going to feel a little bit bad about what I said before. I really appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Hopefully a few people join in. And maybe there are more people for me to talk to. Oh, just give me a second there. Dude, I'll be right back. Hold on. 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, dudes. Sorry about that. Just had to get the door. Hopefully, I didn't actually miss anything in the chat. No, I did not. That is good. Let's continue. So, where was I? Yes, I was on a rant about how Kabam isn't giving me enough Tier 4 basics. Which, let me just say I'm perfectly in my right mind to complain about, because Kabam is clearly not changing a lot of stuff up. And I think after a lot of stuff that just happened with the roadmap and everything, and Kabam heading in such a good direction in so many parts of the games, man. So many parts of the game, excuse me. Kabam is actually doing a fantastic job. And I think these smaller things are actually getting overlooked just because most of the people that are actually, bringing up these big topics don't care personally about these arenas. Like here for basic and tier 1 alphas, most people don't care as much about, especially if you're not ranking up a lot of champions for your, what do you call it, arena teams and stuff like that. But anyway, man. Oh, we saying no? No to what exactly? Are you saying no, I didn't miss anything? Because I think there might be a bit of a delay between what I'm saying when you're listening and then what you're typing out. So please try to complete the phrase, because it's hard for me to connect since I'm blabbing on so much about so many things at the same time to literally nobody. But yeah, man. Let's get wrecked, dude. There we go. Thing is such an amazing champion. I wish I would use this guy more. It's just that it takes a while to build up his rock stacks up to 60 with the Fury thing. And I don't know, man. I don't find a lot of places where I just think about Thing as much as I would like to, you know. You're here since a long time. Talking about reminding you to tweet next time. Oh, right. Oh, right. No, I completely forgot, Shivanki. I literally typed it out. So what I did was, I had this link copied. I posted it on Twitter, and I wanted to go live and then tweet it out live. And then I wanted to post it in the line chats, but I figured, you know what, I'll just post it on the line chats now, so that by the time I start up the stream, there might still be a few people here. But I kind of posted that online, and then I came to the stream, and then I went live, and then I started saying hello, stuff like that, and then I kind of just forgot about Twitter halfway into the video, halfway into the stream, and then I remembered, and then I had to go back, and by the time my RAM had just forgotten about what the tweet was, and I had to refresh, type it again. But yeah, I'd really appreciate it if you would just be here at the start of the stream to remind me next time. But Doug saying you're good. I know you're just messing with me. We all know people keep me around because I'm good at organizing and war defense. Dude, definitely. I know I give you a lot of crap about that stuff, and obviously I don't mean any of it, but I really like the fact that you're kind of, so active with all of the war stuff. And I think Sage, being such a good alliance, kind of needs that bit of leadership. I kind of miss it, man. I kind of miss the alliance a lot. I don't miss the alliance as much as I miss the people. I really miss Game On, you, talking with Frank and such. The current alliance I'm in, I mean, I have a lot of old friends from back when, this alliance called Duped, where a lot of us were together. But there's just so much high tier content going on. Most people are just so busy all the time. The chats itself, there's not a lot of talking in chats and stuff, which kind of makes it a bit boring for me, because I don't happen to unlock line as much. And when I was in Sage, dude, we used to just go back and forth so much. It really kept things alive for me, But over there is not as much, which I kind of miss. But then again, dude, I just needed that map 6 hustle. I just really wish people over at Sage would just pick up map 6 for all 5 days. Like literally here, we're actually doing map 6 with 3 days of epic modifiers. And we're actually doing a really good job, man. You won't believe how good it's been doing these epic modifiers. Oh. Oh boy. Am I dropping frames again? Hold on, I need to check that out. Oh, my Wi-Fi just dropped there for a second, I think. Okay, hopefully it's back up and it's not lagging again. V, if you're still in the chat, please let me know if I'm dropping frames. Everyone just came back into the house, by the way, V. So there's that. Alright, I think I'm pretty much home free here. If I get 2 more rounds down, then we're into the infinite streak, and we can just knock out the remaining part of this arena and quickly move out. Uh, KT1 was also streaming when I went live. Is he still streaming? Duck saying I bought all together now 5 guys, not including myself, all better players than me. Well, let's be honest, dude. You're not setting the bar too high up. I'm sorry, man. I shouldn't be saying that. I know you're not the worst player in the game, so I'll give you that. That you're not the worst player in the game. But I did see a lot of new fresh faces in the main chat. I didn't really recognize a lot of people, so I kind of didn't want to be that outsider who just says, oh, who are you? You know, to the people on the actual alliance. But yeah, man, I did see a lot of people, a lot of new faces. One of them was like the Saiyan guy, I think, is the one that came to mind. I brought them to Sage. Yeah. Yeah, man, Sage really has a good quality of players. Basically, even if they're not doing stuff at the top tier, which, I mean, you don't have to do, right? Obviously, if you're just wanting to have fun with the game itself, I mean, even I was thinking for a while, you know, like my next goal in this game at this point is just to grind as much arena as I can, get my units up, and then complete Act 6. So ideally, I wanted to complete Act 6 by the time Act 7 came out, but that's not going to happen anymore since Act 7 is like literally in the front door. You know, December 1st week is when they said Act 7 is actually going to be released, or should I say Book 2 is going to be released. So I'm definitely not going to be able to complete Act 6, but I still want to hopefully get Act 6 100% before the next 4th of July. And that gives me a lot of time. It's like 7 months. By the time, hopefully I still have Abyss done as well. But the thing is that by the time we close up to 4th of July, I will want to again start saving all those units, which means I will again need to keep grinding arena for the offers, and I don't know how many of those offers I can keep picking up while also getting the units to complete content. So one of these days I must just have to skip the unit offers entirely and do content instead. But yeah, man, so what I've been doing right now is like, so before this particular batch of, before not this actually, it was the previous month. So before the previous month's buff patch actually went live with the new changes in Act 6, they actually nerfed that Captain America boss, right? Which in my opinion wasn't not much of a nerf, because they took down the what do you call it, the Fury thing that he had going on for him, which means they took out the Ronin cheese. So what I ended up doing was I completed that quest 100% in one day, and I spent 0 units on that quest because I had so many of the revives in my stash. So Doug saying you're not an outsider, you do what I do, you stay in all the alliance chat and help educate and help. Yeah, man, I mean, I don't stay in all chats. Literally, like I said, the only 3 chats that I'm in right now are, one is the old duped alliance, like I just mentioned. That's the OG chat that I'm still in. Most players there are actually even retired, so there's not a lot of game talk going on, but we still catch up and diss on Kabam every now and then. The second alliance that I'm actually a part of is the Sage Alliance. Every alliance in between, I've pretty much stayed for like a month and then eventually left. But with Sage, I kind of feel like, you know, eventually I'm going to make a comeback here. I'm going to stay for a while. So that's the reason I figured, you know what, I better be staying in this chat because I want to be in touch with these people. So, yeah, man. And plus, you can always help people out. You know, what you're seeing in like a bit of higher tier stuff, you can pass that, you know, information down, and it really helps people out, because I think a lot of my building up of this MCUC knowledge, whatever I have, even though it's not much, it actually just, I just have all of that because of this, you know. I have all of this because of players who were better than me or more advanced or just ahead of me at the time would just say stuff that I would just pay attention to, and eventually, you know, some of those things stick and you just realize that it's actually, you know, sage advice. So I think you should definitely do the same as much as you can, you know. Like a lot of people, the only most, they know, I think the most asked question in MCOC is basically which champion I should rank up and which champion I should choose. And I think if you have that champion, you pretty much have the best idea and best outlook on that champion. Like a person I know saying this champion is good and this champion isn't is worth more to me than any amount of YouTube videos or any amount of like YouTuber advice I could actually get, right? For me, the person I know and trust, like from my alliance, saying that, oh, I have this champion and I think he's an absolute beast of a champion, I think that means more to me than any other video could actually showcase. Like, even if I see some big numbers from any other YouTube videos, I end up seeing something like an actual advice going on. I actually feel like that's worth more, and it actually helps more in the long run itself. So, yeah, man, there's that. All right, are we coming? Are we coming to the? We're getting close to the end of the stream here. Pretty much, we've got 20 minutes left. Hopefully, we are done with the arena by then. Even if it goes a few minutes off, that's okay, man. That's okay. Also, I think with the whole pandemic thing, the United Kingdom actually just went back into lockdown, right? Like KT today in a stream, he was saying like his company also kind of shut down again because of the lockdown. And since it's not a very big company, it's actually tough for them to keep going in situation like this. And he's actually kind of scared whether or not his company is going to be able to get back on pace, and whether or not he's going to have a job by the end of all of this. Which, I mean, if you hear about it, man, it's pretty difficult to even contemplate how that must feel. But yeah, dude, I really hope they come out with like a vaccine really soon here. I still remember by the first time the pandemic thing was actually like trending was like in March and stuff, where my country actually went into lockdown, and literally every 2 days we would get news of reports of stuff like, oh, this country has just developed the next level, next stage of the vaccine, and we made this amazing leap and stuff like that. And everyone just expected the vaccine to be out like instantly, but the medical professionals were actually saying that a vaccine to something like this is not only really difficult to make, but it also takes like a long time for a vaccine to practically be out. So I don't know, man. I don't know how long this thing is actually going to go on, but hopefully not long. Oh boy. I just getting wrecked from this Nick Fury here, dude. Oh god, I'm going to push him to his L3, aren't I? I'm pretty sure he's going to his L3 here. Nope. Nope. Come on, dude. Drop it. Drop it, Fury. Drop it, dude. Drop that L2. Come on, man. I mean, I don't mind stalling right here. There we go. Because he kind of went below the 30% mark on his own. Thank you. Perfectly timed it as well. Oh boy, no! Oh jeez. Oh. Limbo actually. Oh my god, am I dead? Dude, what the hell? That was such a clutch fight, man. Oh god. Yeah, UK's in lockdown, dude. Yeah, man. Pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. And there we go. We are done with the streak. And now we are safe to use the lower tier champions. Jeez, man. Can't believe I'm still in this arena. Literally an hour later, when I was just supposed to be wrapping up everything. I actually thought we would end up doing some uncollected or something live, but I guess not. We've got 15-20 minutes left in the stream. Let's just wrap this arena. We can call it quits here. But yeah, man, thank you so much, dude, for jumping into the live stream. Really helping out. We have 27 playbacks. That's pretty good, man. That's actually pretty good. I've actually been liking Mysterio a lot. I've been actually considering taking him up to rank 5. Like, look at that poison damage, dude. 587 per tick. That is nuts, man. That is nuts. Alright, look at this. It's like my new favorite thing to do. Just do this, and then look at that. All that damage just being reflected back. Ah, it's so fun, man. It's so fun. I mean, it's kind of risky. I obviously wouldn't do something like this in like an actual important content, but it's actually fun to do it every now and then. Speaking of fun, I've got my boy Sunspot here. I really wish I end up duping my 6-star Sunspot dude. At least he would be an amazing prestige champion because I'm honestly just using him out of spite in AQ. I don't even need Sunspot in AQ to be honest, but I just end up using this guy just because, you know, pretty sure when Biden takes over the states will be in lockdown again. I don't know, man. I mean, Biden pretty much won the election, so he's pretty much just taking over unless Trump decides to like not concede and then it goes to courts and gets ugly unnecessarily. But I don't think Biden is going to go back into lockdown. I think what he'll end up doing is mandating a lot of stuff like wearing masks and, you know, businesses having a lot of limits with regards to stuff, because I don't think even America is ready to go into lockdown again. The first lockdown literally ended with like people on the streets fighting for freedom and stuff, and when you announced the lockdown, people were just panicking, running into all these malls, picking up these toilet papers and whatnot, which honestly I didn't even understand why people were not hoarding food but they were hoarding toilet paper. I mean, where do you think that toilet paper is going to come into use if you're not hoarding on food or something? But I mean, that's neither here nor there, so forget about that. But my point is, I don't know, man. I don't think like lockdown is something anyone is kind of expecting unless it's really gotten out of hand, which I'm not sure if it has. Maybe for the US it has, honestly. 100,000 cases in a day. Isn't that like the latest like peak? I was dropping frames. Oh my god. It's fine now though. Okay. I mean, people have just come back to the house, so maybe their Wi-Fi's are connecting and they're kind of doing all of that. But let's hope that doesn't happen anymore, at least for the next 15-20 minutes while we finish up the stream. Oh, let's go, Electra. Let's go. No regen. Oh, he did regen. This son of a... You know what's funny to me? No amount of defensive ability accuracy can actually bypass Mephisto's regen, but Domino's Unlucky actually bypasses Mephisto's regen. Like earlier today when I was doing the featured 5-star arena, I used my 6-star Domino against a Mephisto, a rank 2 Mephisto in arena, and he literally went unlucky when he was just below 35% health, and I just went into plow him and he literally didn't regen, dude. Like, he didn't regen at all. He just went straight into the whole, what do you call it? You know, he just went past that whole regen phase of his, and I couldn't understand why that happened. And then I realized, oh, he's unlucky. And then I thought to myself, wait, isn't that not supposed to be affected by defensive ability accuracy? So what exactly is unlucky if it's not defensive ability accuracy, right? By the way, what do you think about Dormammu as a champion? Do you think this guy is any good? Honestly, I don't know. I may or may not be making a video about this guy. We shall see. We shall see. But yeah, man. Let's go here. I think 2 more rounds should be good enough. Let's just finish this up and call it a day here. I hope this Havoc doesn't end up being a pain. Let's go, dude. Let's go. There we go. Nice. Oh, might just be a very good time to test Wolverine's regen. Come on, drop that heavy. Oh my god, how did I get... Oh, Jesus. Oh, dude. My input just stopped, man. Oh my god, what the... I kept swiping back and nothing happened. Oh my god. Dude, what the hell? Oh my god, please, not again. Not again. Ugh. Let's go, Warlock. Let's go. Get in the bin, son. Drop that SP2. There we go. Armor shatters on him now. No more power gain. And he's dead. Never a fan of Dome. No. Dormammu was actually the first 5-star featured champion that I pulled, dude. When he first came out in the 5-star featured crystal, I spun 2 crystals. I had 30,000 shots. And this is the old featured, right? Where you had a 20% chance to pull the new champion. This is not like the current featured. The old featured, where you had like 20% chance to pull the new champion. I literally, oh my god. There we go. Dude, literally went unblockable. I thought I was dead here. So, like I was saying, dude, I got so lucky that from 2 crystals, I pulled 2 Dormammus. Can you believe it? 2 Dormammus from 2 of my featured crystals back to back. And that Dormammu actually won me so many alliance wars because people just could not get past Dormammu whatsoever as a boss in alliance war. That was like the worst era of Marvel Contest of Champions where Mystic Champions were just ruling the game completely. Oh my god, I don't want to take a look at Doom at all. It was just insane, man. And this was before champions like Blade came into the game, which means like there were literally no counters to Dormammu. You just had to use a magic to power lock him and hope that you can actually keep him power locked for the entire fight. Damn, dude. Kind of gives me chills thinking about that, dude. You would just see 4 or 5 Dormammus in a row. And since it was the latest feature, like there was a long time before a lot of people had Dormammu on their alliance defense, so it was just me for the most part. But yeah, man, that was an insane champion back then. I still think he has some users in the game, but I'm not sure 100% how many of those users are actually viable users and not forced users, you know. Come on, hype, drop it, son, drop it. Come on, man, come on, are you kidding me? And soon as he jumped to that L3, he dropped it. Jeez, man. Jeez. Alright, we still got this. We still got this. There we go. There we go. Let's go, dude. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go. Come on, one more SP2. Drop it. There we go. We got this, boys. We got this, man. Let's go. If I would have lost my streak again, I would have raved. I would have raged. Not raved. Why would I rave? Oh my god. I would have raged. Raved. Would it be funny if I raved for losing a streak? Okay, gotta push this guy to his L2. Let's go. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. Drax, ladies and gentlemen. MVP. Drax. And that's about it, man. We are done. Just 20 fights. I mean, just 20 rounds. That's all it takes to 100% get all the milestones. Boom. Not really. For the people that are just joining, me being the scrub that I am, actually lost my streak. So this was actually me building the streak back up after getting to like round 14, 13 something. But yeah, man, I'm not actually going to go ahead and do something here right now. I think things should probably call it quits. Are you still in the chat, Doug? Since you were such a good viewer for such a long time, I'm just going to end the stream with one cool crystal opening for you. Let's just take a look on what I can open. So I just need 3 more days of this Thronebreaker crystal, and then I can do a video on the comparison. I really hope I pull some good stuff out of this, man. I took up Sunspot to rank 3 for this title and these crystals. Okay, let's open this legendary crystal. Let's just let it spin out on its own. But like I was saying, man, I really hope that I end up pulling a good champion. Good champion, sorry. I end up pulling good resources from that crystal. At least a couple of tier 5 basics, a few tier 2 alphas, maybe a few 5-star champions. I don't know, man. I want literally everything that crystal has to offer for a month of, saving up. But yeah, man, it'd be really interesting to see side by side comparisons of the Cav. Oh, we're stopping. Is it going to be a 5-star? 5-star? Any 5-star, please? Any 5-star? Guillotine? Oh, come on, dude. I literally thought I was going to stop on Guillotine, man. But it's going to be Mr. Gulk. And it's the first time awakening. Not that it matters, but it's okay. It's okay. Let's just see if there's literally anything else we can open right now. But I think for the most part, I've pretty much opened everything, dude. I've pretty much opened everything. Yeah. I mean, got this monster. I think I have one Monster Hunter crystal saved up as well. This is just a selector. Okay, we get a 5-star from this. Dude, I literally grinded for Red Hulk and put up like almost 30 million points in the arena for that guy. And as soon as I pulled him, I took him up to rank 4. I gave him a Science Awakening gem and 20 of my Science 6 stones. And then I pulled him again from this exact crystal. I was so mad. Dude, literally that was so many days wasted grinding arena when I could have just pulled him out of a free crystal. Oh god, I hated that, dude. I hated that so goddamn much. But right now, I really hope... Ooh, there's Warlock in this crystal. Warlock and Ghost Rider as well. Wow, there's actually a few really cool champions that I would love to pull as 5-stars. But I'm pretty sure we all know what champion we are going to get. Or what star champion we're going to get. But let's just hope, man. Any 5-star, anything at all. And it is a Dormammu. Obviously, because Kabam is listening, guys. Kabam is definitely listening to what champions we're talking about. And you can't tell me that they don't know. Alright, dudes. On that note, I think we're calling it quits here. Thank you so much for everyone who joined the stream today. Thank you so much to Doug. We also had Steve in the chat. Steve Swazo, thank you so much for dropping by. Shivangi, thank you so much for helping me out with the stream as always. And yeah, guys, that's been it for this particular stream. If you haven't subscribed to the channel and you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.